Marlin with Storm Pros of Virginia again. We're here on the Warner residence on Stonewall Drive in Fredericksburg. It's now about 11:30 in the morning on October 5th. It's about 57, actually 59 degrees out here right now, and we're going to be doing an attempted repair. The actual damage where the tree hit the roof was right in this corner, so there's damaged shingles on both of these slopes. You can see the dotted blue line, that's the outline of the suggested repair area. There's actually a damaged piece of sheeting here that needs to be replaced in the corner. The shingle that we're going to be focusing on to attempt a repair, just to see what happens this morning, is outlined in yellow right here. So the actual shingle is this bottom one. It inserts up underneath these up to about where this top line is. So there's going to be manipulation of those two rows above it. First thing we have to do is unseal the shingle that we're going to take out, which is this bottom one right here. We're going to unseal the ones above that to access the fasteners, and then the one above that as well to access the fasteners that go through the top of it. And right there you see that shingle is so thin and brittle that it literally just popped the corner off of it, trying to get the bar to even go underneath it. There we go. All right, so those are all unsealed. I'm going to go ahead and pop these fasteners out. We don't want to manipulate these any more than we need to, but we do have to lift them a little bit to get to access to the fasteners. This one actually tore a little bit around that nail. I'm working to get it out. You want to zoom in here on it? You can see how it tore right there. That one did the same thing. Kind of popped through. All right, now if I did this right, that should be all of the fasteners. Let's go ahead and slip this one out. Must have missed one somewhere. Go. It's actually sticking to the felt paper underneath there. So this is the old shingle. Let's just take a quick look at these beside each other. This is the new shingle that we're going to be using for the attempt repair. This is the old one. You see how the seal line is right across the front of this one? On this one, the seal line is on the tab above it. So if you look at the back side of this one, the seal line is right here. So the seal is on the opposite placement of the shingle, which in most cases would make these non-compatible because the shingle will seal down to this one, but this one will not seal to the one below it. All right, so let's go ahead and stick this one back in. All right, so now we got to put those two rows of fasteners back in that we took out. So we don't want to lift this any higher than we need to drive the fastener, but we are going to have to lift it a little to be able to drive the fastener in straight. So this is about as high as we got to lift it. we're just going right beside where the old fasteners were. Actually, right here, while you're there, take a look at that tear. At some point when we were manipulating that one to get the old one out, that ripped. All right, so just give me 1 second and we're gonna kind of zoom in on everything. So this is the shingle we just put in. These are the two that we had to kind of manipulate. And I can definitely see a lot of granule loss here already. Outside the other things we identified, so come in. Let me get a piece of chalk so I can kind of point to a couple things here. So this one creased right across the top. As you can see, that it actually broke a little bit at this corner. This one also creased, and actually that one, when I lift it, it's got a crease kind of right in the middle here, and another crease at the top. Same with this one, it's kind of cracked right across here. This one's cracked right in the corner. Same here. And then this one is cracked in the corner as well. So we replaced one shingle. We damaged 1, 2, 3 additional shingles by trying to replace one. So you can just imagine as we start to move up this whole repair area, and it goes around the hip on that side too, when we get to the top of it, we're going to have kind of a exponential thing that happens and continue to damage shingles as we go up. So in my professional opinion, this repair is a fail.